Hey, this is another quick little video here. I'll try and keep this one shorter. There's like some VHS. This is the actual lunch meat release of Chris Creep, and there's A Corpse for Christmas, and then we got Killing Spree, and this is the Killing Spree release by Domestic. Let's see, they do a little thing like media, DTA, Domestic Terrorism Records, Killing Spree. So if anybody wants to pick up a copy of that kind of Killing Spree, then we have, what else is here? Oh, we have some original Wicked games from way back in the, 1992, I think. And then more Creep. What do we got there? Oh, and Truth or Dare. Now, these are original Truth or Dares from 1985. These are the lunch meat releases of, I believe these are lunch meat. Is this lunch meat? Not sure. VHS, Hi-Fi, Truth or Dare. No. Oh, yeah, lunch meat SRS. Okay. It's a collab thing. Got a copy of Stay Hungry here from back in the day. That's from back in 1985. Well, 88, 92, because I went through finishing the whole movie. And I got a VHS copy of, let's pull that out real quick. Blue Hole. It's all signed by a lot of the actors in it. Oh, I'm falling over. What's going on? I can't get that in there. Some Truth or Dare. This is a drawing I did when I was here in school, going to my first wife. Look at the drawing on the back. I was like, see, I can draw more than Spider-Man. That's my Firebird out front in the house on Bayshore Boulevard in Port St. Lucie. Anyway, here's the biggest thing. Well, and then you got this too. Star Trek Insurrection data. But here's the big surprise. Here's the Truth or Dare files. Oops, I'm not gonna, oh man. These DVDs are so plasticky. You touch them. If you try and stack them on something, they just flip right over. Sorry for dead space there. Put that there. Yeah, here we go. These are the 1980. These posters are from 1985. Look at that. These are pristine. If anybody wants to pick up some copies, I think I'm the only one in the world that has these. I mean, maybe somebody from the movies got one or two or something up on their walls, but I think I still have the original prints from 1985. I really don't think anybody else has these. I don't even think Tim has these. And I think Ron has the print of it, but it says SRS Studios presents Truth or Dare. But these are the actual first posters made by Jeff Miller, 1985. So these are the Truth or Dare posters. If anybody's a Truth or Dare fan and they're like, man, I really want to get one of those posters, man, get a hold of me. They're not cheap. They're not expensive, and they're not cheap. But, it's well worth it because they're from, this is what you call a collector's item, man. This is from 1985. We got a lot of posters there and a lot of Joel Wynkoop collections. There's the fan. I was telling you about the fan. There's some machine guns and stuff up there. And then, of course, you have the VHS way in the back, which I'm not going to get into tonight. But it just kind of lets you know what's here. Oh, yeah, we got some Killing Sprees. Blu-ray Killing Sprees. Got new editions of Make Them Die Sleazy Blu-rays. Still have Blu-rays of Creep. All shrink wrapped still, of course, brand new. Brain from Planet Arrows. Now, I'm not in this, of course, Joyce Meadows, but it's Rick Danford releases because it was under, I forget what the name of it is, where you can, do stuff with movies and stuff. And I am hosting it, though. It's a interview with me interviewing Joyce Meadows, who is in the Brain from Planet Arrows. So I have those too. And this thing wants to keep falling over. It's a cool little wagon that Kathy got, but boy, it don't want to stay standing up. It's on wheels, so it likes to roll over. And then, I guess that's it. That's all guns up there. Machine guns, more machine guns over there. I think there's a, maybe they're all hanging. No, I've got more than that. Then of course all my VHS in the back. And then there's costumes from movies. Suits, like the Dan Hess suits are back there. I think that's a laser gun from Alien. And yeah, so this is the whole storage unit. Lots of stuff. I got to get to the hospital yet. I want to give these stuffed animals away like my brother did. Wally took me around in my wheelchair when I was a little kid. I was supposed to die from meningitis encephalitis. And we passed out all these stuffed animals to all the kids. Here's some props. This is a body, I think, from Descort Service that I bought from Sean Donahue, but it was used in, I think it was Descort Service or Die Delta Pi maybe. Of course, it's wrapped up. It's a torso. I think it was Descort Service. Death Scort Service. Laser gun, police lights, miscellaneous. If anybody wants this light, the lights, the filament in there, those are burned out. They'd have to be replaced. These lights are just getting in my way here. If anybody would want to purchase them, let me know, because I want to get them out of my storage unit. I have the rebounder still here, and then here's all the DVDs. That goes back a couple boxes. You can see back there, there's a Wine Coop shirt on the rack. And anyway, just a brief little video of what I got here in a storage unit. And but the main thing of this was those Truth or Dare posters. Those, like I said, I mean, you could search for them, look online, see if you see them. But I don't think anybody, I think I'm the only one. I don't even think Tim has any more. Because Tim said, hey man, can you, and I should have grabbed one. See, that's how bad I am. I come in here and do stuff, and then I walk off and forget what I'm doing to begin with. But I could have took that to Tim. But Tim, I'll get you next time I come up, I'll grab that. I have some other stuff at Tim's I want to send him anyway, Tim Ritter. I sent him all his paper. He left all his paperbacks with me when he left in 1998, I think it was, to move, and he gave me a lot of his stuff, and I've still been holding on to it, and I send that back to him. It's expensive though to mail. Big photo albums full of movie things and stuff. See if this is shooting right. Yes, I think so. Should be getting the door there. Yep. All right, that's it, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good day. And I think I'm heading on home. All I wanted to do is show off those Truth or Dare posters because they look pretty cool. Like I said, those have been pressed flat since 1985. Let's see, I got them in 1985 when we made the movie. Then they went into a storage unit that I had in Fort Pierce. Then they must have been moved from Fort Pierce, Port St. Lucie. Then I moved to Tampa. Tampa was before Truth or Dare, so that don't count. Then I was back Fort Pierce, Port St. Lucie area. So that'd be 85, Port St. Lucie, Fort Pierce. Had a storage unit there. They've been packed away there. I even told Tim, I said, I don't have any more of those posters. I had some that were torn and crumbled, and I sold those, and I wish I had more. And then one day I was going through my storage unit, and that's when I found all these other ones completely pressed flat like that from 1985. No Mars, no cuts, no tears, no crumbles, nothing. Just a brand new poster, still pressed flat from 1985. And that's those Truth or Dare, a Critical Madness poster. That's mostly what I wanted to show you today. So I hope everybody enjoys this. Please, I want to say like or subscribe, but I'm not even quite sure I have that. But I imagine if there's a subscribe button there somewhere, you just click on it, I guess. I don't know. What the hell do I know? Anyway, like I said, I'm just trying to kill time. And I thought it would be interesting for the people that find that kind of stuff interesting, like, an interest in Truth or Dare. That's why I'm doing it. So thanks a lot, everybody, for watching. I hope you have a good night. Take care. Bye.